So hello guys, and welcome to another Mario Kart stream. I haven't done a Mario Kart stream, well, a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe stream in a while. And joining me today are Anton Retro and Hunter. So yeah, I actually have a tournament open that you are welcome to join. I'd like the code on here.
I'll
You don't
join.
you don't have to send me a friend request this time. So
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll go to the online play.
I think I'm
Just
gonna
input the stupid code to join, you dink.
I think I'm gonna start off as Link because I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom a lot lately. You know, I
no,
wonder.
I use.
Oh wait, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna go Rosalina Ink Striker, but no, it's a silly tournament. I don't have to go by the meta. In fact, I'll go. Oh shit! I guess I don't have. There's only 5 seconds left. I guess I have no choice but to do the meta. Okay. I ran out of time to change my character. Anyways, Mario Kart. Yes.
All right. I'll join the code here.
But yeah, the code is in the description and then on screen as well. So yeah, I'm playing as Link this time because I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom a lot. You know, I think it would be cool if they actually added a Tears of the Kingdom themed like the Tears of the Kingdom outfit on Link.
Yeah.
And then
That'd be
also,
pretty neat.
yeah, then like maybe a new cart that's kind of themed around Ultra Hand.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah. And speaking of new characters and stuff, I wonder if we're gonna get the DLC, or the
Yeah,
announcement at least.
you know, I really hope they don't wait until August again, because that was that was a pretty long wait between March and August last year.
When did the last ones release?
Last year it was like,
I mean, the last wave.
oh, it was in March.
It was okay. It was in March, so it could be the same timing. I think.
You know, I feel like the way Nintendo has been advertising it, I feel like some people figured out that it was probably going to be July this time because they usually advertise the previous wave with the different tracks, and then after they're done making tweets about all the previous waves, they actually release the next wave. And then right now they're on track to kind of advertise each of the tracks where it ends in July. So, and I think it's around the beginning to middle of July.
Yeah, I also do think it probably will be a lot sooner than we think. Since apparently Nintendo
Yeah.
Canada,
Oh
they
yeah.
teased that it was gonna be coming soon, so that's pretty cool.
Chad, if I lose a single race, stop watching the stream, please.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool if Nintendo did some sort of presentation around the end of June or beginning of July, because they could just squeeze in the Mario Kart DLC stuff, and I think that'd be pretty neat.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But again, like Nintendo likes to do, they might just do nothing, and they might just have like no games. And then maybe they'll just like announce randomly, like they'll announce that they're releasing Super Mario Bros. 35 for 3 days again. That'll be their entire
Yeah.
holiday season. I think,
Or
I think that's a great idea.
And then they do a full $60 release of Mario 35.
Yeah. That's a great idea. Yeah, it's like there definitely hasn't really been a lot of content, and even looking at it, so many games that came out that 2023, in terms of the amount of I kind of looked at every single release, and all of the stuff that they've released so far were delayed, were basically backlog.
Jeez, Reese, you got destroyed. What happened?
Well, I haven't played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in a couple months, so
Oh, the most recent time I've started playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was this morning at 5 a.m.
hello, Red Cat. And then someone said personally, I think that Wave 5 will probably be in August. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're kind of hinting at July with how they've been kind of hinting at announcement, the different waves before, like with how they kind of showcase like each track from the previous wave. I don't know, but like March to August is a pretty long wait. Like that's like 5 months, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say July is probably like the most likely, and I friend is like kind of hints, so people are reporting that there might be a direct soon. But the thing is, it might just be a partner direct, which just be kind of annoying.
Yeah. You know, I don't like it's so weird how they've been lately. Like the only
Yeah.
interesting thing they've revealed since Tears of the Kingdom was
Ow.
was everybody want to switch. And we don't even know like much information about that game. So
Yeah, and like I was looking through every single kind of more casual Nintendo thing, and they always do trailer. Even Labo had a trailer. Ring Fit had a trailer. Game Builder Garage, Big Brain Academy. All those games that are kind of like not in a typical Nintendo Direct always have a trailer to go alongside, like an announcement trailer, right? They always have
Yeah.
that. So why doesn't this game have it? Were they unable to do it? But they clearly did with Ring Fit Adventure, so it doesn't make sense.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't care either.
Yeah,
Like,
I just find it kind of
because-
strange.
Like everyone's gonna be like, oh, why are they releasing a new 1-2 Switch? That game's gonna be bad. But like everyone's just gonna forget about it like the next day, and like all the outrage
Yeah.
is just gonna be for nothing.
Yeah.
And then Pikmin 4 will release.
Then no one will care about it. Like I played 1-2 Switch for like probably like what 20 minutes, and then I was just like, okay, next. Like
I
it's
played
just very
1-2
okay.
Switch for like 2 minutes at school once, and then I just played Smash Bros. Or something.
Yeah. It's a very mediocre game. Even the reviews are very not good even for that game. So imagine if this other one is worse.
It's like the Game & Wario of the Nintendo Switch, but at least Game & Wario is Wario themed.
yeah. And at least Game & Wario is, you know, a game.
Yeah. Honestly, 1-2 Switch should have just been a free downloadable game for every system, or even just you get a physical copy like you had with Wii Sports. It should have just been like a pack-in game or a free kind of game or something like that. That if you buy the system, at least you'd have a game. But I guess Nintendo was like, oh yeah, they'll just buy it anyways because it's like the only other game available at launch. So that was probably why they did that. So.
Oh, Jack
You know,
Attack Gaming
it
is going to
should be.
join.
Jack
So-
Attack Gaming!
Yo.
Yeah! The Jack is about to attack.
We need more people in the tournament to make it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More crazy.
I'm playing as Lemmy in like the worst cart combination possible. I think. Yeah.
Seriously, we're in Super Nintendo World now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is Super Nintendo World. Also, thanks for getting rid of coins, Reese.
Yeah, I usually always turn off coins during the Mario Kart streams.
Yeah. And what we had to wait like, what was it, like 5 years for that feature?
Yeah.
That was also weird. Nintendo's like, here's a random feature. It's like literally they can do like 5 updates with like nothing. No new features. Just tracks and then say, here's a random character.
I'm gonna lap you. I'm gonna lap you, Alex. I'm gonna lap you. Here I come. I'm gonna lap you. I'm not gonna lap you. Never mind.
Honestly, the only like thing for Nintendo that was actually consistent was like the.
Well, how did I go from 2nd to 6th in like 2 Well, I guess that kind of makes
Baby
sense in the
Park.
track.
Baby Park. Baby Park 200cc.
I was like in 2nd place for like the whole race.
I was in first place for the whole race. Ninja Hideaway seems like a fun track on 200cc.
Thoughts on Jack or
Yeah.
Jack Attack Gaming said, "Guess who I'm gonna be? Maybe Yoshi."
Why?
Oh, is that Soshi who just joined?
I mean, hold on. Let me put my Switch into handheld mode and never mind.
Thoughts on Mario and Luigi Paper Jam? I thought it was pretty disappointing. Oh, that's my bad Yoshi me. Oh, I thought it was Soshi at first, because Soshi has a very similar me to that. But yeah, speaking
it was Soshi because it looked like a Yoshi.
Because speaking of Soshi, Soshi's actually here now. Funny coincidence.
Just bond. Like,
But yeah, you're welcome.
summon him.
You're welcome to join Soshi. Yeah, no, that's not me. Yeah, that's Jack Attack Gaming. That's funny because I think you have a similar me to that, Soshi.
Hello?
Okay.
Alright.
You know what we should do for this stream would be like, oh, I have sources, you know, I have rumblings, you know.
Yeah.
The next Nintendo Direct, you know, it's gonna be like next week. That's what my sources tell me.
Like the second blue that appeared. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna come in second.
Did you have any other sources, Reese?
I'm okay with coming in second twice in 2 separate Mario Kart 8 tournaments in Raleigh, but I refuse to do it on this one guy's stream. I have to win. My ego is just that big.
Yeah.
Or small, I don't know. I meant to say small. What? What is happening? Why am I in... What? All I know is pain. Alright.
And you see, my other sources tell me that every Mario game is gonna be on the Switch.
Yeah, Jeff Grubb
Like
told
tomorrow.
me. Jeff Grubb told me that all of the they're gonna release Metroid Prime 4 as a shadow drop, including like all of the other
I got second
Metroid
place.
Prime
And
games.
Metroid Prime 5 as well. That's also
Yeah.
gonna be like announced. So it's gonna be pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Soshi is the sunglasses and hat. Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah, but we'll see. It's not been too crazy from Nintendo recently. Even the N64 games have been kind of sparse, but
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
I really don't like that they're alternating the I don't like that they're alternating between the Nintendo 64 games and the Game Boy Advance games, because one, I like it's the selection of games they have for this year is pretty lackluster, and two,
And
the
even,
the Game Boy Advance library is just pretty sparse right now.
Yeah, and even the Game Boy library, they added like 3 games to that, and reason they added Kirby, that was cool, but really, like, the next update we're gonna get for that is gonna be probably another 3 months, and then they're gonna give us, like, we don't even have Super Mario Land 1 yet, like, that's such a basic game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't even have that. I just find it really strange. Like, what's taking them so long to,
To be fair, who cares about Super Mario Land 1? It's just like it's a game. It's a
Yeah.
video game.
I just find it kind of weird that that was, remember, Reese, you remember how there was a Super Mario, was it Super Mario Bros. 2 that came much later?
Yeah, I think
on
it
the
was.
NES thing? It's
Yeah.
like that, like, and then they decided to pick just Wario Land 3, like, just that one. It's like they have like a random generator that just picks all the games.
Yeah.
For them,
And
right?
well,
It's weird.
yeah, or it seemed like Demeech picked the first games on the Game Boy for Nintendo Switch Online. He made a joke about that. He was like, "These are games that I would pick to be on the launch for Game Boy and Nintendo Switch Online, because there's Wario Land, Super Mario Land 2, Game and Watch Gallery. Those are like he said that those were games that he would probably pick."
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They've added a lot of those. The Game & Watch Gallery games are pretty cool too. Hopefully
Yeah.
we're probably gonna get all 3 of them eventually, right?
I would-
So
If it was me, I would pick Wario Land 4 and nothing else. And add it with the N64 games.
Speaking of
in the N64 section.
speaking
Also,
of
like, nothing's happening. Like, are you guys in a match or something?
I think it shuffles every 4. I think I had that on that because I wasn't sure how many people were gonna join.
Cause like I'm just like in an empty like room right now. I don't know what's going on.
I wish it grouped everyone together by default. I thought the shuffle thing was only for when there was like a lot of people.
I'll join back. It kind of went a bit weird. Oh, you know what game they should add to Game Boy? They should add French Translator. It's a great game. I haven't played it yet, but I got it recently, so you know they should add that.
Oh my god, it's Yoshi the Yoshi. He's
Finally.
in Mario Kart. He's real. All right.
Speaking of real,
Oh god. Dragon Driftway, 200cc.
Okay, sure.
Everything is going to hurt, and it's all because of me.
so she said Jeff Grubb told me they're adding Duck Hunt to NSO.
Honestly, that's one that I'm surprised. I know because it's the gyro. It's not the gyro. It's like the sensor, but the Wii had it, right?
Yeah, I mean
The
they
Wii and the Wii U had it.
I mean, they
But
could-
The thing is, like, they can clearly do it with a gyro thing, like they did with
Yeah.
Kirby Tilt and Tumble. Like Tilt and Tumble works with a gyro system, so they can easily do like a pointer or something, but they just don't want to.
Also, speaking of the gyro in Tilt and Tumble, they better add WarioWare Twisted. Like they have no excuse.
Or even that, what's it called? Yoshi Topsy Turvy or Yoshi
You mean
Gravitational
Yoshi's Universal Gravitation?
Yeah, exactly. It's a really catchy name, you know? They just picked the best name for that.
Yeah.
I really don't know why that name is like that. But they like it's too difficult to say topsy turvy, so they're like, let's make it a lot more difficult.
No, it's
So, I
because
don't
it's like European. It's like British, so it's got to be like very verbose. It's like
Yeah.
Oh yes, Yoshi's Universal Gravitation. I have awaited this game to be in my Game Boy Advance library.
Exactly. And they can even do like I know another game has like similar features, but it's just Rumble. It's Drill Dozer.
Yeah, and you know, they actually have Rumble support in some of the Game Boy Advance games on NSO, like Superstar Saga and then Mario Advance 4.
Yeah, for the Game Boy Player features, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, because I'm pretty sure when you connect a GameCube controller with those games on the Game Boy Player, they have Rumble abilities, so they're kind of built for that, which is cool.
Yeah, the Mario Kart Wii tryhard in me is like really mad that they got rid of the invisible wall in the first on like the second big jump, or the first big jump through the fire. Like,
I'm
it's
just
like,
sad
why?
they got rid of the. I'm just sad they got rid of the sign to the faces on them,
Yeah.
like the eyes. You
It
know
doesn't-
those ones.
Yeah. God forbid this prank can be a personality, right? Whatever.
Yeah, what's really interesting in the GameCube version of the track, those signs, their eyes are like aren't closed, and then in the Wii version they are closed. I don't know why. It's very strange, but
And it doesn't say Waluigi car anymore.
Jeff Grubb.
yeah.
Jeff Grubb told me that Yoshi's Universal Gravitation is coming to NSO in 2034. I was literally playing it.
Told me that a nuke is coming towards your house this summer.
So she said I was literally playing. He said he was literally playing Yoshi's Topsy Turvy a couple minutes ago. Because of course he was.
Or is that a Powerpuff Girl? What is that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hi, Lemon.
Like how we have 2 orange Yoshis here. So she's just like the cooler orange Yoshi. Well, just because of the sunglasses. No offense, Jack Attack Gaming. It just comes across that way. You're cool too, Jack Attack Gaming. Don't worry.
Yeah, Reese, I've also been playing Minecraft quite a bit. Some friends we started like a realm on Java Edition.
You know,
And
that's cool. I was thinking of doing a Minecraft stream sometime soon. Because I actually a couple years ago I did a lot of Minecraft streams.
yeah, do you have Java Edition?
Yes.
All right.
I was thinking of possibly doing does Java have VR support?
I don't know. I don't think so, but
Because I was gonna do
maybe.
like a Minecraft VR stream.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe Bedrock has that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because I know the one that shows up on the Rift S is Bedrock Edition.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the VR stuff's in Bedrock. But I've been playing it recently, and the newest update is just kind of it just exists, you know.
Yeah.
Who took the horn that I could have used against the booster?
Oh!
What the?
Yeah, I had it with the boo and everything.
Grr.
Honestly, we see the new updates kind of
Why
just
you
mid.
little? Anyways,
I haven't played.
It's not the best thing.
I haven't played the
I've
new
actually
update,
been
but yeah, I can kind of see where you're coming from with that because it kind of
Literally, most
looks,
of the new
yeah.
items are just clones of other items. Like, and then they added a few things, but then they made like netherite harder to upgrade. So they just did a few weird things here and there, but like some of the features you just don't even notice. It feels like they should have just put the last 2 updates together instead of like separate things, you know. But at least the cherry wood's pretty cool and the bamboo stuff. I've been using that quite a bit to build stuff, and it looks and the blocks look really nice. So. Other
dang
than
it,
that,
what
though,
happened? Why did
Yeah.
you
I
Mari-
got really trolled by the invincibility star.
Oh, I meant to do Riverside Park, but okay.
Don't worry,
I'll do
VC.
it.
I'll do Riverside Park.
Mario Kart 64 online multiplayer is torture. Even
Let's
Super
go.
Circuit is better.
Oh no. Especially when you have, you know, like your Wi-Fi is all not the best, and then it starts like lagging, and then the sound is kind of weird.
I think
Mario Kart 64 online?
I think I tried it with someone when it came. I forgot who it was that I tried it with, but I
It's
like
a meet that you did it with.
it might. I don't think the Meech got the You know,
Oh, no, I guess
it
that
could,
they launched,
it
right?
could have,
With that.
it could have been, Penke that I did it with, but I don't want to talk about Penke much
Oh,
nowadays.
Yeah, because I didn't
Wait,
have a service.
Wait, now that you said that you don't want to talk about Pinky much nowadays, I kind of want you to talk about Pinky, but you already said...
not appropriate for stream, honestly. That's why.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I'll talk.
Yeah, I think
tell you about it after
yeah.
the stream, but yeah,
Pinky
it's kind of.
like grandma, okay? Sorry, is that too...
No, it's fine.
Okay.
But I'll tell you the
Uh,
details about it later. But yeah, it's kind of a problematic situation, like that I don't want to.
Ooh. Alright. Come on.
This time we're gonna have to use all
God.
the
If I was
skills.
playing online, I probably would have gone from like 1st to 5th if I gone in the grass like once.
Yeah, I like
Oh.
the way his track looks though. It looks really nice. Especially the grass. They actually use an actual grass texture for this,
Yeah.
and not just the color green.
Yeah, Riverside
Finally
Park looks.
added grass to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah, Riverside Park looks really nice here.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Also,
The
have you
lighting as well.
have you seen the Super Circuit Luigi Circuit in Mario Kart Tour? I think it looks really nice how they kind of remade it.
Oh, yeah,
Communication
I've seen
error
it,
has
but it looks
occurred.
Great.
It'll be on my,
Who's this?
uh,
Who's this purple man?
Jack Attack Gaming said, "I hate George."
Why? Does it keep winning?
For some reason, I got kicked out of it. I got kicked out of my own tournament. I'm gonna play this Birdo this time.
I
see, I found a video.
I do not have the DLC. I do not have Proto unlocked.
Oh,
And I'm in a room by myself.
I might unlock Birdo later because you know like Birdo's pretty good in this game. Probably like S tier, like way above my main Rosalina, who's also really good, but like yeah.
honestly, it is kind of annoying though that they've been making so many more tracks for Tour, and just the DLC will not get them all, right? Which is kind of annoying. As long as they don't do any more city, I'm pretty sure they're gonna put all the city ones in this game. Cause it'd be annoying if
Yeah.
they went to 1 or 2. But...
Yeah, because it's eventually Mario Kart Tour is inevitably going to be shut down. So
But I don't think anytime soon though. They're adding so much content to this game that I
Oh.
doubt that they're gonna do anything. But I just find it a bit strange why they're just not putting. Like they're making so many tracks for that game. It'd be nice if they put them all in this game, but then you'd have so many tracks. So I don't know. I find it a bit weird.
I don't know. Put them in. Just. Yeah, I just don't know. I was about to say I don't know. Put them in the next Mario Kart game, but I mean, if it ever happens.
Could do that, but I don't know. Who knows what they're gonna do at this point?
DK Summit forever. Yeah, I agree, Soshi.
Yeah,
But
they kept the cool the cool shortcut where you go over the 2 gaps.
yeah,
Finally a track in Mario Kart 8 from Mario Kart Wii that doesn't take away the cool shortcuts from Mario Kart Wii. This makes me a Mario Kart Wii tryhard very happy.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that one is pretty close to the Wii version of the course, right? So, because a lot of these are just made from the ground up, or like the Mario Kart 7 version of the courses that were adapted for use with Mario Kart Tour. But I do like this course though; it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's Waluigi Pinball.
Yeah.
My
like
only
the way-
gripe is just the my only gripe is just the random paratroopers that they just plastered around. Like, why are they there? Oh yes, whenever I
Yeah.
think of Waluigi or Pinball, I think of paratroopers. That's just kind of a thing. That's just kind of a thing with the new tracks though. It's just like, oh, let's just put a bunch of paratroopers everywhere. That's
There's just a bunch of random enemies.
yeah.
Yeah. It is cool that they kept all the original sound effects though from the DS version.
Yeah.
So it is pretty neat that they at least are pretty faithful
was
to
like-
that original. But the one thing I don't like about the course is it looks nice, but I just don't like how they're using like very strong lighting for it. For like, it's very very almost fake looking. Like, the way everything kind of looks, it's just very. It's just like lighting up. It's hard to explain, but I just find the way that they use like the purple, yellow, and like the
Yeah, it has a very slight I mean, it looks good, but it has a very slight fan-made style to it.
it
If
does,
you if you kind of know what I mean,
like the carpet's nice, but then everything else is kind of weird.
It looks, it like it looks like a, like it's as like bright as the sun, like a Mario Kart Wii custom track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the lighting is a pretty fake. It doesn't actually look like they're actual light like sources, or like, it doesn't look like they're actually like lights. It looks like they're just like they put like the brightness all the way for like certain blocks.
Oh, hey,
That's
Jay
what it looks
plays.
like. Wait, well, I didn't even suggest that course.
I'm gonna,
What is happening?
you know what?
You know, I actually, this might be a bit of a hot take, but I actually like Mario Circuit DS and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I know it is kind of basic, but I feel like I'd say it's better than most of the basic tracks in the Booster Course Pass. Like, I mean, it actually looks kind of decent in the style. Like, it actually does have some decent textures in there. In the Peach's Castle model is similar to the one from Royal Raceway.
Who is Speedy Dave?
I don't know.
Yeah, I do like how this one looks. I think it looks really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think
The
this
lighting too is just really
it looks
colorful.
it looks way better than things like Toad Circuit.
Old Circuit.
Yeah.
And then and also the forest section here actually kind of looks nice.
Yeah.
I like the weak lore. Why am I turning left? I'm supposed to be turning right. Oh.
There's no right angles in this course, which is also nice.
No.
No one likes those.
No one likes what?
Right angles, especially with the tour courses, they just put like a right angle, and it's really annoying sometimes, but especially on 200cc.
Yeesh.
You know, one thing that I kind of appreciate a little bit about the Booster Course Pass tracks is that they kind of feel more like traditional Mario Kart kind of style tracks, which is something that we don't have too much of in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Because, I mean, Mario Kart 8 kind of feels like very unique compared to like a lot of, well, I mean, at least in terms of like certain aspects of the gameplay and like how it feels, like the physics and everything. But I kind of appreciate that like the style of these tracks is like slightly more traditional. But I do, but the I didn't like how they were like they kind of lacked textures in Wave 1 and everything. I'm glad that they are actually putting more effort into the actual textures and some of the models this time. I'm glad that they're doing that there, but I don't mind that they are a little more traditional, because it does kind of, because they do still kind of fit in to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to some degree.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's some funny Mario Kart tips. So like I watched this video that's like some kind of like niche uses of the coin, where it's like, yeah, the coin's a useless item, but like you can use it kind of defensively, where it's like, oh, or like you can just hold a coin, but then like just surprise someone by immediately using the coin and then just a grid shell, and like they just don't know it because you're just holding a coin. or you can hold a coin and then like a boo could take it. So it's like, it's kind of like the anti-item in a way. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, why does everyone hate the boomerang from why does everyone hate the boomerang in this game? Like, I kind of like it. Like, everyone's like, oh, the boomerang, it's such an annoying item. It's like, but like, come on.
It's okay. I mean, it can be pretty useful sometimes.
Yeah.
It's a pretty versatile item, to be honest. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I guess maybe there's just better, more throwable objects in this game. Maybe that's why people don't really like it as much.
I also don't really get why people hate the horn so much. Where it's like, it destroys the blue shell, but you can already do it with the mushroom with precise timing. But like, you don't have a mushroom in first place.
Yeah.
Like with the and like
I do like the horn box. Sometimes it's just so satisfying when you're able to do it.
yeah, God forbid there be more like ways to dodge this usually unavoidable item, especially with. I mean, these are kind of the same people that complain about like how cannons don't get rid of the blue shell anymore. Where it's like, all right, it's like first you're like, oh, it's like, oh, you're mad at cannons because they don't get rid of blue cells anymore, but you also don't like the blue cell killing item. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's not even like it's that common either. Like, curse you, Speedy Dave.
Fourth. Okay, I'll take that.
In terms of basic courses, honestly, Mario Kart Stadium, Luigi Raceway, and Peach Circuit are my favorites.
Yeah.
Let's see. I would say, a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, my favorite basic track. I have to think about that.
My favorite basic track is probably Mario Circuit, like the one with the what's it called? I mean, you mean from the base game or just the deluxe version or the DLC? Just from the base game?
Maybe from the base game.
Yeah, what's the one? Yeah, with the basic
Ultra
track,
Hand?
Mario Circuit, right? There's Mario Stadium and then there's Mario Circuit, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I would
I
actually
like
say
the-
my favorite basic track, in the base game would be GBA Mario Circuit, I'd probably say.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a funny little ultra hand that lifts up the track.
Yeah, I like the Mario Circuit because I just think it's cool how they use that for marketing with it looking like the 8, right? So
Yeah, it's a Mobius strip and it looks like an 8.
yeah,
And
the Mobius.
Morbius strip.
Mobius Sweep.
Exactly.
The first track to have 1 billion laps.
Even though, like, as much as I want a completely new Mario Kart game, and the fact that this game is almost the base version of this game is almost a decade old, it's still, like, I feel like graphically, this game still holds up pretty well today.
Honestly, this game does not feel like 2014.
Yeah, it feels like
Say that.
yeah, it still looks like a game that would have released a couple years ago.
Wait, honestly, if any game looks more dated, it's Smash Bros. For Wii U.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I feel like this game didn't really age a day, But Smash for Wii U, yeah, you could definitely tell that released a decade ago.
Yeah, did that release
It doesn't look
before
bad,
this game
though.
or
It's
after
just,
this
it's just
game?
aged.
They released the same year, but Mario Kart 8
Oh.
released before.
Oh wow. Yeah, because honestly, Mario Kart 8 looks a lot more just nicer. Because I think it's one thing with Smash Bros. For Wii U, is that especially the hair, it's very like glossy. Even some of the
Yeah.
way things look, it's not as nice.
Oh, plant, please eat the shroom. I mean, the shell. Ugh.
Right,
I might
even
have
the
found
lighting.
I might have found the new worst combination, guys. It's Dry Bowser, Bone Rider, metal tires. This is garbage.
You know, even 3D World though, graphically that aged well too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I would say the only thing that hasn't really aged the best in that game is the character models. But other than that,
well, did they improve them in the,
I'm not sure. I just feel like the character models is really the only thing that I'd nitpick about the game nowadays, but because they look a little too glossy and plasticky, but they don't look bad. I think they still look fine. Oh, Fire Emblem on GBA. Oh, wait. They just announced it.
Whoa.
Nintendo just announced it.
Wait, what?
But what? Wow, I have no attachment to Fire Emblem whatsoever, but that's cool.
Wait, Fire Emblem GBA.
Yeah, isn't this game?
Where they announced this?
Twitter.
Oh, I was just checking their YouTube channel.
You know, I liked Engage, so I might check this out.
Okay. Yeah, this is just the actual like this isn't a translated game. It's just the actual Fire Emblem released in North America.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
Yeah.
Just the
yeah.
So I was gonna say, is it like because there's technically like few that released on GBA, but this is like one of like I think like the second one that released on GBA, and they decided to do that one. But it's pretty cool. Actually, I'll check it out on there because it is a game I'd like to try out. You know.
Yeah. Have you played Engage?
I have not. I've actually really never played a Fire Emblem game. I guess I'm not really into strategy games too much. Like even Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, I wasn't a fan of that grid-based kind of turn-based kind of system like that. I'm usually not a big fan of those kind of games, but I'll definitely check out.
I've been wanting to check out more Fire Emblem games, so yeah, I think it is cool that they're putting it on there.
GBA games, so there's another.
You know, that was unexpected. I was really expecting them to put a Nintendo 64 game on there this month.
They're just like no N64.
I mean, maybe because it's June, it's like the middle of the year. Maybe maybe they'll double up this month and do like
just
both.
Watch them never release Mario Party 3. Just to be like, oh, we forgot that one.
Hyper gore.
And it would be a shame because I heard that's like the best Nintendo 64 Mario Party game.
Yeah, it has
I
the
don't know
dual mode, which is great.
Yeah, I don't know what's taking them.
You know,
as long as it is.
Something random about Mario Party 3 that I really like is the soundtrack. I would honestly say it has like my...
Yeah. I mean, there is a lot of Mario Party 3 content in Superstars, though. Like, Woody Woods is in there, right? That's Mario Party 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, I don't think there's many Mario Party... There's not many Mario Party 3 boards in Superstars. It's most...
Yeah, it was like
right?
one.
Yeah, I think Woody Woods was the only one, so...
That's pretty neat. I'll definitely check out Fire Emblem.
Mario Party 3 is the best Mario Party besides Superstars. I haven't played it yet, but I'm sure it would be one of my favorite... Like, one of my favorite Mario Party games now, currently, are, 6, 2, Superstars, and 7. I would say they're all up there as my favorites.
Oh no, I'm in an empty room.
Superstars is pretty great, too.
Oh, never mind, I'm not in an empty room. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna switch to the to the Mario Kart 7 meta. Wait, is it Parafoam? I don't know. Probably just standard glider.
But you know,
Wait, no,
but you know,
choose the red monster tires.
I'm kind of glad they added another Game Boy Advance game on there, because the library was pretty lacking, because it was like, a lot of them were remakes, and then a lot of them, there just weren't that many on, like, original games on there, so I'm glad they're putting, Fire Emblem on there now.
Like, they had, it took them so long to, like, especially the, Mario Advance games, I don't know why, I guess they put them all on a wave, I thought that'd be it for a while. And so they were like, no, there's a new game. So,
though I wish they would handle that a little better. Like, rather than just one game per month, I feel like 3 should be the norm for since you pay $50 for the service, they should at least be giving you more content each month.
Yeah, their output is pretty low, even when it comes to like Game Boy stuff. There's so many Game Boy games they can put, but they just haven't really put many of them. Like the Game Boy Advance library, the problem with a lot of the GBA stuff is that most of it is like really just licensed games on that platform. So you're probably just gonna get the Nintendo games and nothing really else, since a lot of the other companies like Square Enix and Capcom obviously aren't gonna put any of their games.
Yeah.
Right, but
no, well, there are a couple companies that do sometimes. Like there is the occasional like interesting game on there from like other third-party companies and everything. So, yeah, but you know the weird thing is they're not even doing like Pokemon. Like, I feel like it kind of seems like they're skipping out on it.
Honestly, I don't think they're wanting to do that anytime soon, to be honest. Which I think is weird. I think they probably would love to like sell those games again.
And yeah, and again, you're paying $50 for the Surface, and they don't even give you like the most popular games.
Curse you, Speedy Dave.
I am glad that they did put Tetris. That's a game that I thought they were gonna
seriously.
I like how Speedy Dave has kind of like became the meme of this stream. Well,
he's my meme, and my nemesis, or my rival. If I'm Sonic, Speedy Dave is Shadow.
Fish the Fish said, "Not gonna lie, I was almost gonna unsubscribe.
Whoa,
I've just been cleaning out my feed as I've had this account for like 10 years, but then I forgot how great your videos were." Yeah, thank you. Oh, Fire Emblem is coming. That's sick.
What
yeah.
What?
Oh, Yoshi's Island. Okay.
What? Okay. Yeah. All right.
But yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed my content. So yeah,
have you seen any other like presentations going on in June from other publishers and stuff?
Oh yeah, like you mean
there was the Capcom one, which like was kind of just
wasn't the Capcom one just like
much,
really boring from what I've heard?
Yeah, I remember Capcom always seems to not do that interesting presentations. I remember even a year back or so, they didn't do anything. They just talk about games they already have announced. Which I think is just, then why don't you just do a series of like videos or something? Instead they do a presentation that does really nothing.
Right.
Well, in fact, most of Capcom's games are announced during like during Nintendo's stuff. Like Ghost Trick was announced during Nintendo's Direct, right? So I don't know. I find it kind of weird. And like Bandai Namco loves to announce stuff with Nintendo. So. But some of the other companies, they just kind of do what they always do, like Ubisoft's Forward thing, which I don't really watch, but, you know, those are pretty typical what to expect, you know, from Ubisoft. It's just like the next game in the series.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
I have a question that that some of you might have had in mind for the past few months, but what is your most wanted character for the Booster Course Pass? Honestly, ever since they added him in Tour, I would have to say Poochie, because I think Poochie is just a pretty cool character.
Um,
Well, it'd be kind of weird if Poochie's on like the sign in the
Diddy Kong.
mailbox, and then he's just like.
Diddy Kong.
I would say
Diddy
I like
Kong.
to see Pauline get in.
Diddy Kong.
I mean, the thing
And
is with
Funky Kong.
Poochie, I think
yeah, Funky Kong.
Poochie is more of a species rather than a character, kind of like Yoshi. So there can be multiple Poochies. Or they could just take Poochie off of the mailbox whenever, like, you're playing as Poochie.
Honestly, I think it's probably gonna be Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, Pauline, and then like King Bob-omb or something, or Petey Piranha, or
Anton Retro's in the lead. All right. Let. How about the?
oh my gosh, I was so off. I was so off.
I win.
I could have used the blue shell there. I mean, not blue shell. The I did the horn a little bit too early.
You had a horn?
I did, yeah. And I used it too early. I had like a millisecond.
You used it too early.
I used it like slightly too early.
Oh my god. You. Oh, I'm so. You know, I'll take it. Why not?
Most wanted character? Donkey Kong Jr. Yeah, Donkey Kong Jr., but what if he was actually, like, modeled in 3D as a character? That would actually be really cool. And then Jay Play said Funky Kong. Yeah, Funky Kong is also up there as one of my favorites.
Oh god, there's two me's in my lobby named Julian. Yeah. Like from Oni Plays. I kinda want Cappy to be the new playable character. I think it would be pretty funny. Funny hat
Honestly,
person.
any character from Odyssey I think would be amazing to see in a spin-off.
I think they're just stuck in Odyssey. They're just stuck in there for the rest of the time.
A real funny guy they could add would be the sun enemy from Super Mario Bros. 3. Or like what if they use the design from Super Mario Maker 2 from the new Super Mario Bros. U style? You know what I'm referring to,
Yeah.
right?
I would be very upset.
You have to like look at that cursed design whenever you're playing with someone who's playing as the angry sun.
I would make the same. I would like. I don't know. I feel like it would evaporate if I saw that design in Mario Kart 8.
Or if they remake Desert Hills from Mario Kart DS and then replace the angry sun with that new Super Mario Bros. U design.
No. Oh.
Honestly, someone should do that in a mod. Like replace the angry sun in Mario Kart DS with the new Super Mario. You know, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't use the angry sun design from Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart Wii in the new Super Mario Bros. U style. They just came out with that abomination that they used. You know, whenever I think
Dave looks like I win again.
You know, whenever I think of the word abomination now, I think of that one song from the Garfield show that got popular recently.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do. I love how Dirk Dinkum delivers the line abomination.
Yeah.
Damn, Anton, it's second to last. You were.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh. Sounds to me you got Mario Karted.
I did. This time is gonna be different.
I mean, there's a Pac-Land Smash stage mod that adds Pac-Mom. Why the hell is that song a meme? I don't know. I feel like people have an obsession nowadays with like weird CGI shows from the late 2000s and early 2010s. Like it started with Fanboy and Chum Chum, and then there's also the
And
Garfield show.
And Pac-Man: The Ghostly Adventures.
Oh yeah,
Can
that
Planet
too.
Heroes be next? Can Planet Heroes be next, please? Wait, what about I got nothing.
Zula
Wait,
Patrol. Hey,
Mega Man Powered Up. Yeah, Mega Man Powered Up. That's next.
the Zula Patrol should be next. Though the Zula Patrol is like a little older than some of these shows that kind of like came out in like the early to mid 2000s rather than like the late 2000s, but I still feel like it's weird enough for it to get a resurgence.
Oh my.
I feel like the late 2000s, the early 2010s, like specifically like 2009, maybe some of 2008 to like 2013.
What?
There were some weird cartoons
What
that
hap-
released during that
I
era.
just got disconnected
Yeah.
for no reason. That was weird.
Now they play it very safe.
And that was also the time when Breaking Bad aired. So take that information as you will.
It's like the early 2000s had some like the weirdest like shows and stuff. And the thing is, it's like now, I guess it's too expensive, so they just don't make anything.
Yeah,
Or it has to be like a clone of like another show or something.
yeah.
Or a
There's
random
way
spin-off that nobody asked for.
There's way too many reboots happening right now. A Zula Patrol resurgence would actually be fun. Yeah, I feel like me and Soshi are like the only ones who actually know about that show.
I think the problem is with these reboots, they don't really add too much to the original, or they just try to take like the cheap way out. So, because I think like they're making like the third Powerpuff reboot or something.
Remember
Why?
that live action one that got canceled?
Yeah, there was some like
I
anime
wish to
one
not
as well.
remember. And to be honest,
Yeah.
I probably would have forgot about it. It's just
Oh.
like, oh, they were doing it.
Oh yeah,
And
then there was also
stop talking about it.
oh yeah, then
Oh.
there's Breadwinners from 2014. Yeah, there's so many like weird and just sometimes plain bad cartoons that released in like the early 2010s. I mean,
I
there's a
like-
lot of good
I like
ones too.
Breadwinners. Huh?
I mean, there were a lot of good things that came out of the early 2010s as well. Like like the Problem Solvers or Planet Sheen. Great shows.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show that came out during the time was pretty good, I think. What about Avatar? What about Avatar? That was a pretty good show. Huh. Huh.
Okay.
Oh my god, I hate Mario Kart 8's walls so much.
Does anyone remember watching JJ the Jet Plane? That's even older than most of these
I
shows. 'Cause
never watched that one.
I love that show when I was
Oh,
little,
Or
but it's
maybe
just
it was on randomly. I don't really know.
but it just nowadays looking at it, it just looks so cursed.
Yeah.
I feel like that was like the first CGI show that I ever watched as a kid.
Ah, I got exploded. Okay. Also, the best card combination in Mario Kart 7 is not very good in this game. on 200cc. At least. God, this cool. Green shell in 6th place. Thanks, boo.
So she said the first CGI show I watched was VeggieTales. Actually, you know what? That was probably one of the first ones that I watched too.
Yeah,
along,
me too.
yeah, I would say both VeggieTales and
This is really
JJ the
this-
Jet Plane were the first CGI shows that I watched. Like those two shows. I'm not sure which one I watched first because I was like very young when I like
In the future,
started watching
everything
them.
will be randomly generated.
I think one of the first CGI shows I watched was Meteor and the Mighty Monster Trucks. It's like it's kind of this Cars ripoff, but like I don't know. It's about this rover monster truck that comes to Earth from like a space mission, and it's just kind of like it's just a bunch of like it exists. There's a Christian version of it. That was not the one I watched, but there is a Christian version of it. So I guess the show is like it's like VeggieTales, but it's like VeggieTales, but with monster trucks, but there's also a not Christian version of it, which is like, okay, what? One of the shows of all time, I tell you.
One of the shows. Of course.
Yeah, the monster truck Bigfoot married this Spanish tow monster truck, and they had a kid named Little Toe, who's like a small monster truck. And oh yeah, it's the show is basically just a bunch of like, it's about a bunch of like monster truck kids that go to like monster truck school, and their teacher is big wheeling, and there's like a fire monster truck, like a junk monster truck. His name is Junk Boy, and he's annoying. He like farts, even though he's a truck.
Makes sense.
There was a website for it where you could play a bunch of games.
You know,
for the show.
You know,
Flash game websites.
I wish. Yeah, I missed like different websites based on like shows and
Yeah.
in TV channels and things that had like
now
flash
you
games.
can go to the app and download your favorite games. You know, you get the apps now. So that's fun.
Kind of speaking of which, there was also this other flash game website I went to. It was the Hot Wheels website, and while I would also play like all the flash games, it was also like these cool videos of like Hot Wheels tracks that other kids made for like a contest or something, and I would just watch them on repeat, but they're not on the site anymore, and I'm just like,
Wait, so
That's
she
what
said.
said.
Everything's on Flashpoint now. So
Oh
you
wait,
can
oh
go
yeah,
there and play
oh yeah.
everything.
There's the Lost Media Zula Patrol website. I remember. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that, Soshi. Yeah, there's actually like a decent bit of Zula Patrol Lost Media. I remember playing this Yo Gabba Gabba 2D platformer on Nick's website. Yeah, I remember that show too.
going to Mute City. a track that actually works with 200cc because you go fast like an F-Zero. The game. Wait, no, let's go all the way. We're going all the way with this.
I picked like the most boring track. I just pressed the button.
Oh yes, my favorite F-Zero track,
Calamari Desert.
Ugh. I even have my Captain Falcon and me costume on and everything. Day 30, Captain Falcon comes to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Day 31, Humiliation.
Alright. Good night, Dad. Yeah.
Yo, we got, Anton Retro's dad mentioned on
Exactly.
stream.
It's
Yo,
canon
that's-
now. It's part of the lore.
Add that to the Reese Wiki that doesn't exist.
You know, I am on a couple wikis.
I feel like
There's
this week.
a private Discord server that I'm on that has a wiki, that has like, and then I'm one of the pages on there. And then there's also I'm also on the YouTube wiki.
I'm probably on the YouTube Wiki. I don't know. I said
Yeah,
78 that one dickhead made those dumb Kirby shit posts you like when you were 13.
Anton, are you on the YouTube wiki?
I am. It hasn't been updated in a while though.
Hmm.
It should be.
Yeah. Yeah, the beach is also on the and Odyssey Central are also on the YouTube wiki.
Right.
I think I actually added the beach and Odyssey.
Wiki.
I think it's actually on. I think I actually made the beach and Odyssey Central's pages on there.
Nice.
Wait, let's see. Wait, is it Wikitubia or
Yes,
the YouTube
yeah.
Wiki?
It's Wikitubia.
Tubia, nice hat, 78.
Oh yeah, yeah, you are on there, Anton.
Yeah.
Let's play
I'm
Merry
not.
Mountain in June.
Let's play Merry Mountain in June.
Oh yeah, and then I'm on the beach and I are on the associates
The
thing on there.
waterpark one.
I'm still Captain Falcon. Alright.
And then it says on the Wikitubia thing, he's also been a guest on Reese's video and live streams. Hey, that's what we're doing right now.
Yo. What the F? That is awesome. Oh no.
I think this is a really nice looking course, isn't it?
Yeah, Merry Mountain does look good.
Wait, no way. I'm not on Merry Mountain though.
Well, I'm in the separate room.
I must have like I like transported to a different dimension. What happened?
We're in separate rooms in the tournament. You entered that weird phenomena that happens with the Mandela effect.
It's like, yeah, I'm definitely playing Merry Mountain right now.
Like this is like the instead of the Spider-Verse, it's like the YouTuber verse. You're like in a different dimension now.
Yeah,
we're
where
playing where I'm playing on Merry Mountain and you're playing on another one.
Dude, what?
I'm playing on the like completely opposite climate though. What's it called? The water park one. Which one is called? The one with like the wheel.
Yeah.
The marine place, submarine thing. You know.
Yeah, and I got disconnected
Water
from the.
Yeah, it's like the second. It's like the second course, I think, in the first cup. So like nothing was making sense. All right.
Well, I'm finally back in the same universe as you. Oh, never mind.
Oh, one of my old YouTube videos ended up on the Kirby Amino. That's cool. I don't use Amino, but you know.
Mary Mountain is only good in Tour. I disagree. I like it in 8 Deluxe more.
I like it in this. I've never played this Mary Mountain. Disconnected again. What?
Nintendo Switch Online.
I've been winning too much.
No sign of Soshi on Wikitubia. I'm not sure how many subscribers you need to have to be on there. Is it like 3,000? Or it might be 1,000, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Channel Kirby has a entry on there. I might have to add one for him. If I do a stream with Channel Kirby, it has to be like earlier in the day, because he's in Germany. Oh no, I'm sorry, Dreamland. But Dreamland is in a different time zone, so
No, thing. Now I just got the idea that Dreamland is just Germany. the king of Germany. I mean Dreamland, King Dedede. Insert image of King Dedede and Kirby eating bratwurst with sauerkraut on it. Well, but at night, I don't know, eats a caramel apple. It's Speedy Dave! Once more.
yeah, that must mean, yeah, I'm in the same room as you, because I was just with Speedy Dave last time.
This has been a long time coming, Speedy David. And by a long time coming, I mean by like, I don't know, 10 minutes. It's been like a few races, like.
So she said,
like 5.
so she said, I live on the western side of Yoshi's Island. You know, one thing that I'm surprised I haven't mentioned yet on this stream is a certain RPG series that I like, starring a papery Italian plumber.
Okay, we get it. You like Persona.
Yeah. Actually, I was referring to SMT.
There's a lot of Persona. In the future, there's a lot of stuff they've announced, and it all got leaked beforehand.
Yeah.
Have you also seen the Sonic game, REC? Sonic Superstar.
Oh yeah, I think that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Though it's weird. It's
like
weird.
Developed by Arzest, apparently.
Yeah, it's weird that it's being developed by Arzest, because this because it actually looks pretty good. This might actually be like the first thing that first good thing that Arzest has developed.
What else has Arzest developed?
Balan Wonderworld, Yoshi's
Oh,
New
no.
Island, Hey Pikmin.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah. Not the best, but you know, I mean, like.
Though apparently some of the people at RZest have developed older Sonic games, so there is that. But hopefully the assistance from Sonic
Wait, did I-
Team is helps the game. But
Determined,
though I
yeah.
mean Sonic Team
think I
hasn't
just
had the
blew-
best. Though Sonic Team hasn't had the best track record, so
Well, Speedy David looks like he just got blown to smithereens. It's only a matter of time until they reach the checkered flag. And this is the part where my dog companion, Muttley, snickers. Like, yeah.
I thought you were talking about Fire Emblem. You see the joke that Paper Mario and Fire Emblem are both developed by Intelligent Systems. Paper Mario? Where did you get that from? I was clearly talking about Advance Wars, another series developed by Intelligent Systems. But yeah, all jokes aside, I'm kind of surprised that I haven't talked about Paper Mario that much on this stream.
I thought you were talking about WarioWare. You know, the other thing that Intelligent Systems made. It has Wario in it.
Well, yeah, that alone makes it better than Paper Mario. So, because
But if you like Fire Emblem, well, boom, there's a few Fire Emblem micro games.
And then for the Paper Mario fans, there's a micro game called Paper Wario. It doesn't really have to do with Paper Mario, but it's still called Paper Wario. So
It's, I get it. It's also even gross Wave 1 track. Ugh. All right, everyone, look away from the stream. We are on a Wave 1 DLC track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Shield your eyes. Oh, this might be slower. Ah, Speedy Dave.
do you know
May
how?
be winning this race now, but it's only a matter of time until all shell breaks loose. Have you got hit by the blue shell yet? Thank you.
Do you know how Twitter acts like Pizza Tower is like a game that was like taken over by like the like 14-year-old like you know like all those memes like do you know like do you know like all those like really like unfunny memes like the Ohio Riz Garden of Ban stuff like that like
Come on.
they act like Pizza Tower is like a part of that.
I mean, kind of is.
But I mean, I feel like part of it was like Twitter kind of like gaslighting everyone into thinking it was, even though it kind of is. But like, I feel like Twitter kind of like blew it out of proportion by
Twitter
like
gaslighting people. What? It's almost as unheard of as me being so good at Mario Kart. No offense to them, but you know. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that that YouTube is listening to me because they just recommended me like an ad for Game Boy the Garage. Just of old ads, they just recommended that one. So they they definitely heard me talking about Game Builder Garage. You know, they're just like.
You know, I've been secretly going game with YouTube and Nintendo and trying to promote that game to everyone. I've been like infiltrating the system to get everyone to play Game Builder Garage because I'm like the.
There's a lot of cool creations in that game. It's impressive what people come up with. Even if it is, like, unfortunately the tool hasn't really received any updates or changes.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that they treat it like a casual game, because it has a lot of potential.
Yeah, they could add more features to it. Make it
Yeah, it's as if it's a fucking, like, game developer title thing, because, like,
I think that could be more
like, I don't know, they just, I mean, I don't know why they have to limit it so much. Like, I mean, they it seems like they're kind of like, oh, we're not going to update this because it's clearly meant for kids, and kids don't want to have, like, updates and things like that. Like, they don't really acknowledge the fact that there's, like, a wide, like, a pretty broad audience that plays Game Builder Garage. And I mean, I guess, like, even, like, kids and, I guess, younger audiences wouldn't mind stuff like updates and things.
Updates, I think. So I'm surprised that they just haven't done much. I think there's a lot of potential still there, you know? So hopefully, you know, that maybe we might get a sequel to that game one day. You never know.
Game Builder Addict.
Exactly, the sequel.
Game Builder Porch.
But the only new feature is the ability of, like,
storing 10x,
the ability to use more nodes. That's it.
or giving you the ability to store 10 extra games.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm all alone.
Nintendo direct. I know Switch Force and those other channels are really starving for content right now, aren't they?
Because since Nintendo really hasn't been doing anything lately, I'm glad my content isn't completely surrounded on like Nintendo news. I do like a bunch of videos about like certain games, like Tears of the Kingdom, Game Builder Garage. And I'm thinking about remaking the Tears of the Kingdom dungeons in Mario Maker 2 with the Link power-up. So I'm thinking of possibly doing that soon. So
yeah, luckily my content I just keep getting more content to make. Because Nintendo always has to mess up the homebrew stuff, you know. But speaking of 3DS stuff, I did manage to get a 2DS XL. So I'm planning to mod it and do the tutorial on that.
See you on the other side of the finish line, Speedy Dave.
I wish 3DSs weren't so expensive. Because, I mean, like, I still have a 2011 model 3DS, and I haven't upgraded it. I was going to upgrade it 2020, but I never got around to getting a new 3DS.
No?
Ooh, get out of the way, I need to win.
The new Nintendo 3DS XL is definitely the best unit, but the 2DS XL is pretty nice as well.
Or yeah, the 2DS as well.
The 2DS XL is like, the way it looks, it's definitely one of the nicest looking systems. It's so like just clean, like the way that they designed everything around it.
If only they made a model like that with if only they made a model like that with 3D capabilities.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people say that the 3DS or the 3D in the 3DS is useless, but there's actually a few instances where it actually works pretty well.
In fact, I think it's just super impressive.
Yeah.
A lot of time when I'm using it, I'm like, this is actually like real, this works. Like, what other handheld like this has that kind of And that's the thing.
I'll
It
get
looks
you
good
next
because of the
time.
screen resolution, right? It works.
Also, what are your thoughts on that one VR thing, that AR VR thing that Apple is putting out next year?
Oh, the Apple Vision Pro. It's very
I don't
interesting,
care.
but it's very expensive. I mean, it
looks
definitely seems
stupid.
impressive.
It looks stupid. It looks like something that came out of a movie that takes place in the future.
It does,
Yeah.
It came out in like 1994.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, you know what it reminds me of? I had a book that was published in the late 90s. Like, do you know the DK Eyewitness encyclopedia books? Like, they're like these little books that show like different information that were kind of released back in the 90s and 2000s. I had one about like the future, kind of like new technology and like predictions for the future. And I saw like one that said like predictions for 2020. And I mean, some of the stuff that they did show was right, like smartphones, smartwatches, different things like that. But there were also a bunch of weird things as well. Like there was like this robot that kind of walks around and like carries drinks and things. And then there's like this.
That kind of exists. Like if you've been to a restaurant, they have those.
Yeah, but it was like one at the house, and it like moves around using like these leg things.
But like your personal like robot assistant idea.
Yeah. And then there was also like this thing called the power shower. I don't know what it was. It's like a shower with a screen in it or something. I don't know.
A screen in the shower. We have fridges with we have fridges with screens on them.
And then they had a VR workout thing. Those actually do exist.
Apple, just make phones, please. Just stick to making phones.
And you know the thing is the phone thing, the smartphone thing was kind of weird. I think it had buttons on it.
Like, you know what those, like, fake Nintendo consoles, like,
Why?
have you seen that video?
Like the Wii phone? Yeah.
Yeah.
It almost
ideas.
looked like the Wii phone, like the thing that they showed on there. But yeah, I'll have to show you a picture of it sometime. It looked kind of weird. And it also had this very, like, Y2K-esque design to it. But that VR headset from Apple looks a lot like a lot of the things that they showed on that
it does
thing
look
from the
kinda
90s.
Like a very futuristic thing. I say to me the biggest problem is that price tag. Like this is clearly not intended for like. It's like, but the thing is like it's kind of weird. Like okay, it's not intended for like everyone to get one of these, right? Because even apparently they're not shipping too many units.
You know, I think it's gonna be kind of like how a lot of Apple's products are, like the Apple Watch, iPhone, different things like that, were really expensive at first.
I just don't know why. Like, it is kind of weird because it is expensive, and they're trying to almost treat it like a high-end product for like certain people. But at the same time, one thing is that the ads, like the way they do like the ad for that, feels like they're trying to market very casual. So I don't know. It's like taking pictures and all that stuff. It's something that it's a very casual thing. So I don't know, but not Nintendo. Apple is pretty specific with how they're doing. They're not saying virtual reality. They're like, that is something they're trying to ignore. They're like, no, we're not. This is not the Virtual Boy, okay? They're trying to really make sure that it is not labeled as VR and it's like spatial reality. Like, if you notice that in the marketing material, they're trying to really treat it like something more sophisticated, right? Which obviously it seems to be, but yeah, it seems that they're trying to really... The default Mii's. They're invading. Yeah.
Also, but yeah, with VR, I know it's been a little controversial with, like, the metaverse and everything, but I actually really like VR in certain...
Zuckerberg's, like, fantasies, like...
Like, I like VR, like, if it's, like, a gaming experience, like, with Minecraft in VR is actually surprisingly really fun. But yeah, like, using VR as, like, a replacement for, like, real life, I don't think that's, like, a good idea. But, like, I mean, I guess, like, a little chat thing, like VR chat is fine. But, like, the metaverse is such, like, a weird thing they tried to do.
Yeah, the metaverse is just, like... you can tell it just was never gonna pan out the way. And the thing is, like, Facebook, their technology, or like Meta, their technology doesn't seem to be good at all. Like Apple's at least putting money into it, and you can see actually,
Yeah.
like, you can see features there and stuff that they're doing that are super impressive. Whereas like Meta can't even do like basic stuff, and they're spending billions of dollars on like who knows what. I just find it really weird. Like where's this money going into? Especially if they're not making much of a difference, you know. Whereas like Apple is able to do all these cool features.
You know, I kind of noticed that. You know, I kind of noticed that Apple stopped releasing products with like "I" in the title, like the iPhone, the iPad, iPod, iMac. But it seems like over the past 10 years, I mean, aside from the products that
was the first one that kind of had that, right?
Wait, which thing?
Like Apple TV.
Yeah, the Apple TV, and then the Apple Watch, and then now the Apple Vision Pro.
AirPods.
AirPods.
Right? They're not called like well, iPod already exists, but yeah, like the i moniker.
I wonder why they're not called iPods.
Retired on.
And it's weird because I mean the iPhone is still like really popular. So I think that's kind of weird that they've been.
And the iMac as well.
Okay.
You know, I wonder if Nintendo's ever gonna do anything interesting with VR in the future. Actually, no, I'm wrong. They already did the Virtual Boy. That's interesting. That's interesting enough. But no. But all seriousness, though, I wonder if Nintendo actually does like something like really cool with VR in the future, like an actual VR extension to a console. I think that would be really cool.
Like the Labo VR headset.
Yeah, they're just gonna release like the.
I never really tried that. I never got the Labo VR thing.
The Labo VR thing is fun, but it's not like really like a substantial VR experience. It's weird that like Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey have support for it. You know, one of the first things I did when I went into Tears of the Kingdom is actually see if it had support for the Labo VR, but unfortunately it doesn't. Well, that's
Breath of the Wild has it, right?
Yeah. So yeah, Tears of the Kingdom completely unplayable since it doesn't have Labo VR support.
Well, I know what game's not gonna be Game of the Year. Pizza Tower, here we come. Yeah.
Well, does
Pizza Tower.
Hey,
So good.
But to be fair, does Pizza Tower have Labo VR support?
No, but it's an indie game and it's Wario Land 5.
Okay, that's fair. Well, technically Wario Land 6 since Shake It exists.
Stop. Alright.
And then there's gonna be someone out there who calls Master of Disguise a Wario Land game.
No, it's not. Wario Master of Disguise isn't even a video game. Take your meds.
That's like 100% like a Twitter moment if someone called Master of Disguise a Wario Land game. That's like someone like that seems like a reply you would get on Twitter, like, oh, Master of Disguise is also a Wario Land game too.
Wait, were you gonna say that Wario is a Wario Land game? Are you gonna say that Wario's Voice is a Wario Land game? Hot! Sorry.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, Wario's Woods does have Tatanga and Toad in it, which is something you can't say about the other Wario Land games. So,
I guess that is pretty true. But wait. I don't think Wario Land has Tatanga either.
No, I was saying Wario's Woods does have it.
Okay, but Wario Land doesn't.
But did you know about Pikmin? Hey, Pikmin and Pikmin Blue are Pikmin 4 and 5.
Yeah, why are they calling this one 4? They should.
Pikmin 6.
They should call it.
Actually,
they should call it Pikmin and Clank Size Matters.
Yeah, I think that works. I think it's catchy, you know. I think it has a good ring to it.
Actually, no. They should call it Pikmin and the Secret Rings. There we go.
Should call it Pikmin Boom.
Huh.
Instead of Pikmin Bloom, Pikmin Boom.
Make Pikmin explode.
Yeah, they have the they add like
And
the
Olimar's nose is a rectangle.
yeah, they add the bomb Pikmin.
Yeah. Wait, no, Pikmin versus Capcom. There we go.
Perfect. They're just like, write this down, write this down.
Wait, actually, speaking of which, you
Or
guys
what
know
about-
but which game is better? Kellogg's versus Capcom or Seinfeld versus Capcom?
Sound like a village right there. I don't know. I mean, I think.
Hey, but also, we have Pikmin 3, and we have Pikmin 3 Deluxe. But where is Pikmin 3 and Knuckles?
I don't know. Gone fishing.
Pikmin
Big
4
the big
Deluxe.
the bullboard.
Or why don't we have, instead of Pikmin 4, we have Pikmin 4 Episode 1 and then Pikmin 4 Episode 2. But it's like a 2D platformer, and the sprites look pretty weird for some reason, and the physics are like off. And it only releases on, well, it releases on mobile, and then also $10 on the eShop.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Ow. God, this... I don't like Amsterdam Drift. It's weird.
Yeah. Daisy Circuit better.
You know, I actually like Amsterdam Drift, but
Uh,
I like it more for the aesthetic rather than the layout.
Yeah.
I feel like it might be just because I'm bad, but like...
The city courses
Also,
have
like,
pretty weird layouts.
This
to be
track
fair.
does not feel playable on 200cc.
Yeah. That's a big problem with a lot of those courses. They're clearly not designed for that.
Oh, God. Oh, alright. I win! No, I don't. I lied. I'll get you next time.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now, since I've been streaming for a little while now. But yeah,
Ugh.
anyways, thank you guys for watching the stream. Let's go ahead and look at the ranking here. So let's go into the standings. So yeah, good job, George, or should I say Hunter, on here for
Queen.
being in first.
So good.
And then Speedy Dave is in second. Then I'm in third. Anton is in fourth. So she's in fifth. So yeah.
I'm gonna send Speedy Dave a friend request. I like him.
Pretty speedy.
I like how there's someone called in one of the people here is called Pipino.
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta see that, but I'm sending Speedy Dave a friend request because I think he's cool.
But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. And make sure to check out my Discord server if you want to. Stay